Hey there, Nancy Drew Clue Crew. Michael here, playing Nancy Drew, Labyrinth of Lies. This will probably be my last video for today, and then I'm just going to bed.
Xenia said some of the real art will be on stage. Is that true?
No.
So, she lied to me. You're worried it will be stolen?
No more confusion. No more risk. That is how we move through this.
Why is Niobe making copies of the art?
Not copies. Approximations.
I don't follow.
The concept of this whole debacle was maybe a bit too ambitious. It all came together in pieces until I was in over my head.
Tell me what you mean.
When the stage renovation became a reality, people started paying attention to our little museum again. Great, right? That let me attract patrons and set up loans, and bit by bit, the exhibit came together. And soon we had a world-class exhibit on our hands.
Sounds great to me.
It is, but it isn't. No one in all of Greece has heard of the Phidias Cultural Center. Here we are with a world-class exhibit and no eyes to enjoy it.
So that's where the play comes in.
Right. It was a new idea. We put the art where it belongs, right in front of the gods. Once the play is done, the audience can go see the very pieces shown on stage. But the real version, of course.
That's a cool concept.
It is, but then comes the problem of how to copy the art, but not copy the art. Niobe had to sign some paperwork agreeing to use only certain materials, colors, and scale.
So none of the copies could be confused with the originals, right?
Right. She's done a wonderful job, but we've had the owners breathing down our necks every step of the way. Every step. Never again.
Never again will I ever take a step.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
I will never ever take steps. Steps are bad. Yeah, I'm making phone calls in this video.
Hi, Nancy.
Yeah, it's a nice way to finish a day of playing Nancy Drew when I'm sleepy and don't feel like doing commentary. Sorry.
What's the network?
ATAC.
Why change the name?
Apparently, the FBI doesn't like explaining that they get help from America's teens.
Ah, okay.
I don't see a "you must be this old to solve a crime" sign anywhere.
Well, there might be a law about that somewhere.
Don't care. What am I going to do with all my ATAC shirts? I have so many!
Sorry to bring up a sore point.
ATAC forever!
But really, it's the network now.
Yeah, so ATAC is what they called the Hardy Boys network in the 2004-2005 series. In the 80s series, it was the network. It's probably called the network in some other series. So, why are they doing this to the Hardy Boys? I mean, the Hardy Boys books, one version it's ATAC, one version it's the network. I can't keep track of all these things. You practically need to be a secret agent yourself to read those Hardy Boys novels.
Do you think Melina could be involved with the missing artwork?
An inside job. Wouldn't be the first time.
You should talk to her, see what she says.
That's always so hard to do, but comes with the territory, I guess.
It's all in the tone of voice.
Is that so?
Yeah, check this out. Are you the type of terrible person who steals?
And this works?
Not at all.
Just be direct.
And if she gets upset, just say,
Yes.
"Take it away, Frank." That's what I say, at least.
What did you find out about Grigor?
Did you notice anything about his Greek accent?
What Greek accent?
Right? He's an American, and Grigor is not his name.
Really?
Really.
So, who is he?
He may be an actor, like he says. We can't figure out why he changed his name.
But we did find out a bit about his past.
What's his story?
Pretty sad, actually. He's an only child. His parents died when he was really young.
He grew up completely alone.
In and out of foster care until he aged out of the system.
May explain the assumed name.
Right. Maybe the name has some meaning.
Right. It could be a stage name.
Like a nom de plume, but for actors.
Or it could be something more serious.
Like a nom de guerre.
Unlikely. Either way, we'll look into it.
So the actor has a stage name, which he only uses on the stage. Yes.
Did you find anything out about Xenia?
She seems to be more or less who she says she is.
We know she's from New York.
She grew up around a lot of artists and professors and the like.
Looks like she was put in contact with the production's organizers and jumped at the chance to direct.
That seems reasonable.
It does, but we're gonna keep looking.
The dots connect, but who knows if we're seeing all the dots?
Oh, I know that feeling. Later.
Bye.
Coolio. Melina. Where's Melina? The Hardy Boys mentioned calling her. Oh.
Goodbye.
Bye.
When they mentioned calling Melina, they didn't mean calling Melina. They meant calling Melina. I don't know what they meant. Hardy Boys, you're even more confusing than ATAC. I mean, the network.
Hello.
Why did you choose Persephone's story?
I didn't click with it at first, but now when we rehearse, when I'm in the meadow, waiting for Hades, in my mind, I don't see the narcissus flowers I'm gathering. I see the moments of my life when everything turns sour. But I see myself, the Persephone version of myself, and I am her. I know that's weird. That means there's something real about it.
Yeah, she's crazy. Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Anyway, yeah, crazy girl. Grigor is still not here. Griggy.
I need to figure out the password according to the notes.
Oh, I have notes? Oh, score. Where are my notes? Xenia's note is on page 6. Okay. So, stage notes, first, last, and then repeat. Huh? So, first, last, and repeat. Oh, I can pick, like, letters? Okay, so one letter from each word. Okay. Got that. The letters follow a pattern. Oh. First, last, first, last, first, last, first, last, first, last, first, last. Paleontology? What's in the box? Xenia scribbling notes. She's got something locked in a box. The letters around the empty squares. Place all the this looks like a clue to a puzzle. And that no. I don't want to phone it. I want to take a picture. The good news is that he's probably a murderer. What? Oh no. If you want to read these things, just like pause the video to read these things. I don't see anything which seems too interesting. Anyway, so his bag, huh?
The red stitching Grigor mentioned on his tablet. Plutus? That's not a character in the Persephone story.
That's not it at all. That reminds me of like the god of wealth. God of wealth? Pluto? Wait. No. That's a planet. No, it's not a planet. I'm confused now. Did I check out his bag?
Did that.
I checked out his bag and I got confused by the word Pluto. Okay, so Plutus, each actor, okay. 7 coins, winged victory. So is this like a list of like people that he's selling items to? Like he's stealing a vase and 7 coins and selling it to Michael? And wait, why am I buying a vase and 7 coins? I'm Michael. Am I going to pay for the vase with the 7 coins? We'll be reading Frozen. Oh, that's a pretty good movie. And Costas Beza, I've seen that name before. That's somebody who runs a museum. That was one of the Provenance people. Okay, Grigor, you're looking suspicious.
Check.
I'm gonna double check that in fact was one of the museum people. I like how I can move very quickly now. Oh, is it not? Costas Bezos. Yeah, Costas Bezos. That's the gallery owner, apparently. I don't know, maybe he named it after himself.
Can't do that now.
Oh, hey, Grigor!
Do you like what you found in my bag?
Yep.
Sorry if that was intrusive, but I'm here to keep tabs on the museum.
Oh, then let me help you. The museum is on the exterior of the bag. The interior of the bag is not the museum. Museum? Not museum.
You've made your point.
See that I have.
I'm confused. Could you please repeat that? What's a museum again? I don't know.
Do you know anything about the stolen art?
Too much.
Why's that?
When it went missing, the police had a long talk with all of us.
That's news to me.
We didn't want it to become a bigger deal than it needed to be. We all agreed to answer their questions. Melina turned over the tapes, and we turned over our keys and let them search our hotels and cars.
So if you're all here, it's safe to assume they didn't find anything.
I got the sense it was just a formality, searching us.
So how did he know that we were, going through his bag?
Why were you casting the role of Plutus?
I knew I hadn't made my point.
I don't recall Plutus ever being in the Persephone myth.
Xenia had a sequence in mind where Demeter petitions all the gods. But it was too boring, too expensive, and did I mention too boring?
Yeah, too boring. I don't know.
Later.
Bye.
I'm a little suspicious of this guy. Anyway, it's past my bedtime. I'm going to sleep. Thank you for watching, everybody.